Live.
What's up, everyone?
We're here.
We're really slaying them out here. That's how it's done.
18 minutes late. We said 5:30, but most people are used to 6:30, so.
It's not quite the turnout you thought it was going to be today, Mr. Marlin. We got the whole tail out to ourselves.
Get a new boat? Yeah, look at you.
This one just get bit right here?
We going bass fishing.
What'd you do? Just leave them on the bank?
What's up, everyone tuning in? Who's this ugly guy over here?
All of them!
All of them? I don't believe that, man.
You might want to put out your sturgeon rod, though. Heard it's open.
So you're just sitting there on trolling motor? That's sick.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. We're out here. You can see how excited Cameron is.
Hanging out, waiting for a bite.
Let us know how the audio is. We're trying out a new microphone, so let me know how you can hear me and how you can hear Cam.
Yo, 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 what's up? Boys and girls. Yo, yo.
Sounds good. You can hear us both pretty good. How about the wind?
That's
It's
what the cool kids say.
It's really, really windy out here,
Yo, yo.
but we have a wind mic on here. Great. I'm glad. I'm stoked. It's good to hear.
See if they can hear Clint. Hopefully they can.
They said they can hear no wind.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
No
That's
way,
awesome. Because it's windy as
Can you
heck.
hear these ugly guys over here in this boat?
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, you can hear that
Man! Have you seen that in the second Jumanji? Oh, that was my
whine.
favorite
Oh,
part
no,
of it.
I thought it was a Family Guy reference.
Couple-
Oh, it's that one too, but
Oh.
in the second Jumanji,
This guy says we don't care to hear Clint.
That's right. That's good man.
You
Good
want
man.
me to go live or no?
Yeah.
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 Crazy?
Facebook.
Old Brandon Traeger out there doing crazy stuff.
Did he drop an anchor?
we're hog lining them, dude.
Hog lines. Shad on the hot spot.
As you guys can see, the conditions have changed a little bit since last week. It went from pretty good visibility to zero visibility.
I know when I crossed over I-5, I was like, boy.
We've been hooking a few fish though. It's definitely been slower than it was last week, but
Here comes more mud.
there's still some fish around for sure. Let's see, I think I missed a super chat here.
Super chat.
Kevin Lint, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it, man. He said he's killing them in Oregon City.
That might be the place with water clarity now if that doesn't blow it. Run up to Coon real quick.
Got a few people upriver there. Got these ugly suckers over here. One guy down below. This ugly sucker over here. Trolling for shad?
Yeah. That's how we do in Oregon City. Hey, wreck 'em. I want to go there just to do it.
Yeah, I heard herring works. Cut plug herring works really good for shad. We should go troll.
Okay. Downstreamers only.
Yeah.
Chrome short bus flasher.
Yeah. Bunch of you guys want to know how to catch them from the bank. Charles, we're gonna need to go. We should go up to Bonneville and do a little bank fishing for shad tutorial.
Let's let those counts get up a little bit more. You know, guys are going up there and only getting like fishing for 2-3 hours and getting like 3 fish.
No.
I swear to you.
No. I have no idea. I'm just saying.
And I swear, I know a guy that just went up there for his birthday.
Michael Coleman said he wants to see a setup walkthrough. You want to see what Jordan's got a double setup right
It's
here.
not working. I don't even know if I want to show you guys this because it is just a tangled freaking mess this whole time. I got a couple spreaders
This
here.
is exactly how you rig this, though.
I know, but I just cannot keep it under control here, you guys.
Yeah, you don't cast those.
Well, I need less weight then. So we just got, I think it's what, 25, 30 pound braid down to these little twisted up spreaders here. I like to put the spoon on the one with the swivel, of course, so that you don't get a big tangled mess of that leader line. We got about a 2-foot dropper down to another spreader with a different colored little spoon here, little Dick Knight. About a foot dropper. getting them pretty close to the bottom today because
You just said you like to put the you just said you like to put the dick bite on
but
the
it's on the other
swivel,
end now.
and on
Yeah,
this
okay.
one you put it on the other end.
Well, I like to switch it up too. You know, I like to keep the fish.
Cameron,
on
how?
the toes.
What's your dropper? What's your
The swivel is supposed to be on the thing.
which one's your dropper?
Yeah, that's backwards. It's backwards. It's not keeping me from tangling, so I'll say that much.
It's funny too, because I wasn't paying attention when I rigged mine either, so mine's probably rigged the same way. Is it?
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh
Shad
no.
Not having a good time, not being a perfectionist. Okay. So all
That's probably why mine hasn't caught a fish
all
yet.
you would-be shad fishers out there. The key is to get it to 58 feet. It's kind of tough.
58 feet, he says. We've caught like what, 2?
Yeah, we've had a lot of bites, but it ain't gonna be easy today, folks. We're gonna need some good karma or something.
But yeah, we're gonna get them. We'll have some tutorials coming, guys, to show you guys exactly how to rig these things. We have some tutorials coming in the future.
66 feet now, dude. It's murder. We're gonna get them.
But the water clarity is definitely not good. What's up, Just for Fishing? Thanks for tuning in. The wind is terrible out here too, guys. It is bad.
I'm gonna go onto the Facebook and troll them.
Perfect.
Oh, but they got 230 people watching them. How many are on YouTube right now?
Only 160 something.
Dude, Facebook is winning.
Unbelievable, YouTube.
What?
Looks like we better get a giveaway going here.
Ouch.
Everyone out there watching, we're going to give you guys an opportunity to win an Addicted prize pack. It'll be something from our website that we'll send you, probably a decal, a hat, nice little package. We're going to give you an opportunity to win one of those. If you guys can do us a favor, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. I see it looks like there's 48 people have hit the thumbs up. So the first thing you got to do is hit that thumbs up button. Share this out there if you like to share things on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or wherever you like to share things. A great way to do it is just text message it. Send it to a couple buddies. Yeah, just text message to a couple buddies and tell us to come join us for the live feed tonight. And then just drop a comment and let us know where you are tuning in from. We're going to randomly select from those comments, so let us know where you're tuning in from. Only comment one time. If you comment multiple times, you'll be disqualified. So let us know where you're tuning in. Smash that thumbs up.
What is this?
Charles has a fish on.
What? Oh, we're losing. Oh, wait, we haven't started the tournament yet.
We're not doing a tournament tonight.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Cameron, are you still keeping these? Nope.
Oh, good.
Quick release. Come on, Rod. Let's give me a takedown here. Who thinks we're gonna catch a shad before 6 o'clock? 4 minutes. Who thinks we're gonna catch a shad in the next 4 minutes? Cameron says no.
Maybe.
That's great attitude, bud.
I was just gonna say I'm a little more optimistic.
Maybe.
I might go take a nap.
What, people all over? We got some people from Hawaii today,
Hawaii.
Aloha.
California,
Mahalo.
Montana,
Hey, Mike, you
Oregon,
gonna catch one this time?
Past the point, Mahalo.
Puyallup, Utah, British Columbia. Dude, we got people all over the map tonight.
Crazy town.
So if you guys are just tuning in, we're out here on the Columbia River doing some shad fishing. The Columbia River gets a monstrous run of shad, and we're kind of in the very beginning stages of it. It's still super early, but the last couple days it's been some pretty good fishing out here. But now what we've had happen is the dams have started really releasing the water out of the dams. Bonneville Dam and all the other dams above that are flooding a bunch of water down. So the river has turned pretty crappy. Chocolate. Chocolate.
How many people?
Skeletor the God, thanks for the super chat, dude. We appreciate it. Tacoma Orchards. Cam, do you do guided shad trips?
I do.
He does. If you guys want to go shad fishing or any other sort of fishing, just hit Cameron up. Go on Catch and Guide service.
It'll be probably another week or so, but yeah, we'll start running them pretty hard. We've already ran a couple actually this year for the guys.
Oh, those guys up there are reeling one in. Got by us.
Oh, I don't know how. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Do some little baby
All right, guys, let's pick that first winner here. Fish or die.
Fish or die.
Fish or die. You won yourself an addicted prize pack. Fish or die. Shoot us a message to orders@addicted.fishing. Shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your first and last name, your address, and exactly what you won, which was an addicted fishing prize pack. So it'll probably be a hat, t-shirt, decal, somewhere in that zone, buddy. Thanks again to everyone that shares these out here and tunes into this every week. We appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to continue to do what we're doing if we didn't have all you guys out there that continue to watch us and tune in, and we're going to keep making the content as long as you guys keep tuning in. See if I can answer some of your questions here. No competition tonight. We're just kind of fishing. We knew it was going to be pretty windy.
I think we should have a competition, make it fun.
We didn't know how long we were going to be out here, so.
It's right there. You go to Ridgefield?
Let's see. What are some of your other questions you guys got tuning in here? So, as far as the shad go, a lot of people use them for bait. They're great halibut bait. They're great crab bait. They're great for your garden. Some dudes are eating them. You know, I heard guys will smoke them and can them. Is not a bad way to eat them, but I myself haven't personally tried them. I haven't heard good things about how they taste, but
come on. Top us.
that one just got whacked and we missed
I was
it.
going to check it. I reached for it and he grabbed it and then popped on.
That's what broke the seal the other day was that one in the hand. I went to grab my rod and set it.
Oh, I love when it goes off in your hand.
After that, it was just game on. Kids were having a blast.
Omar says, where can you go fishing with your dude? Omar, there's trout in all the lakes around here. So if you put in your time, just go on WDFW's website and look at the smolt plants or the trout plants. They put out like a weekly thing that shows you where they stocked all the trout, and just pick the lake that has the most trout stocked in it in the most recent time and head there. That's the best advice I could give you, bud. Nice, Adfish fan. That's a good find. Oh yeah, Griffin. There'll be summer steelhead runs going for sure. We will be doing lots of summer steelhead videos at some point.
Summer steelheads.
3 or 4 people already have commented. 3 or 4 people have commented already and said, "Tell Cam to quit being so negative." Some guy just commented it again.
Oh, you'll be okay.
They said, "So is Cam upset about something, or is he just on his period?"
Life's good.
Both.
What are you doing over here, Twitter fingers?
Clint is over there,
Just
so
twittering.
that is enough to annoy anybody.
Pressing buttons. Passing the time.
Cam is being a Karen.
Oh my God! Get out of it! Oh, it's wrong.
Phone bite, phone bite, phone bite.
Is he losing?
Phone's back out. Attaboy, Ling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There
Oh, we got a jumper!
Are you sure
This guy says, as he slams a chair, he says life is good. I highly doubt it.
Slams a chair.
No, I think he came off.
No, he's still there. He's diving. He's diving deep. Get him in. Oh, he totally came off. Good call, Aiden.
What the heck, Layden?
He was.
Mike's on one!
Jump probably. He fell off.
I think I'm too deep out here.
Yeah, he jumped off.
No such thing.
Did it kick you off that?
I have no son. Lost a fish. Roll that back to 52.
I'm gonna go 53 just to be.
Oh,
Oh wow, Mike. You gonna eat that?
no, I'm not even gonna bring
He
you
looks
the
hungry.
You look, that would be good on a pizza, wouldn't it? Kind of like anchovies.
Everything's good and it's smothered in marinara.
Actually, it's probably better.
Heck yeah, man.
Feel like an epic takedown.
Pizza sauce. We should do a cooking. Not of a shad.
As I
I'm
slam
not gonna be around for that. Oh, make the pizza out of it.
We should. We probably should make a video where it's just all these different fish pizzas that you make. Mike, shad pizza, catch and cook.
Oh my god. Let's do it.
Squawfish pizza, catch and cook.
Oh,
Carp pizza, catch and cook.
yes. Carp pizza?
Carp pizza.
Oh my god.
That is vile.
What about shad? I was just talking about doing shad pizza too.
Like me, right?
What would you rather eat, a shad or carp? On a pizza. You gotta think about that.
Yeah, everyone watching, what would you rather eat? Would you rather eat a carp or a shad? If you had to eat one of them, what are you picking? A carp, a common carp, or a shad?
I'd say shad.
I'm gonna go carp, dude. I've seen those carp cooked in like Louisiana, and they actually don't look bad. Cajun carp.
Cajun carp. I would just think that shad being from like the ocean, maybe.
Maybe we should do a comparison. A shad.
No, I'm not judging that. Oh, Charles, get him! Charles, get him! Oh God,
You're not setting the hook hard
Oh
enough.
my God, Charles. How did you miss
Tell
that?
him, little. Tell him.
That was there. You gotta set that hook home.
Are you getting them or what?
Dan, where's your phone charger?
We're like 22 feet of water out here.
Yeah, we're in 15.
Yeah, that's a little difference there. I'm gonna move in.
Hey, quit casting over to our side.
Hey, stay in your lane.
Don't listen to them,
Charles, stay in your lane.
Sorry.
Michael Coleman, thanks for the super chat. We appreciate it, man.
He owns the river. Tell him what to do.
Layton, how'd you lose that fish?
It was the jump.
Shad, you let a shad beat you.
Little, what do you think? What do you think, dude? We gonna catch any fish or what?
I'm loving you right now.
Dash. What do you think?
Oh, tiny.
What?
Man.
What? What, dude? We'll just hold the cam. We know you guys like. We know you don't like looking at cam, so we'll just hold it right here the rest of the live feed.
Oh, Vito. Oh, it's so tiny.
Oh, that was so not a fish.
The bite.
Browns you get today, Cameron?
The bite is definitely slow. Way slower out here
A
tonight.
half dozen or so. I was like shaking them off. And, oh, Mike's got one. Had one. But hey, I hooked on the
Oh, Mike's on one again.
On film. I hooked a lot.
Good thing we're not doing a tournament tonight.
What's going on? Are you serious? Yeah, right as Mike hooked up and stopped filming again. You're joking.
Charles, we'd be like reeling them in, and like one would bite at it, then like 10 or 20 would be following it. So it's like, I think if you got in there like right in the morning,
What's weird is like, where'd all the rainbows go?
I don't know, we tried running a little bit of bait on the bottom, never had a bite.
So you didn't want it in your boat?
I think they all died.
I don't think it takes long for people to eat them all.
No, I think they all died.
They're sturgeon meat now. Dude, that's what we need to do. Fix that thing so it's rigged right.
Oh, it's fine.
It's not really getting that many bites though.
Right in between that.
Try it, buddy. Try it, buddy. Good working, buddy. You catching no fish, buddy. What's this averaging at?
Yeah, this guy says carp tastes like halibut if you cook them right.
I changed my decision to carp.
Stricker that just posted that post yesterday. He had a big old carp on his kitchen table. No, it was Ed Fast. That's who it was. He said, "Here goes nothing."
I don't know why, but I'm sure you can make anything taste good if you marinate it enough.
We were out fishing some private ponds for some largemouth bass, and the guy who owned the ponds was like, "Keep everything over a certain inch. We want to eat them. We want to weed some of the fish out." And everybody in the whole group was like, "I'm absolutely not eating these largemouth." And by the end of the night, there was not a single piece left. I mean, it was delicious, and I would never ever thought of eating largemouth in my life. But it tasted just like rockfish.
Yeah, if they live in clean water, if the water's clean
Well,
and
they're
nice.
irrigation ponds, so they just filled them up with fresh, clean water for the spring
Yeah.
and stuff. And I was surprised. Like, there's a lot of fish out there. There's a lot of food out there that people, snub their nose to, and it's excellent. Carp, I could probably see that. All he eats vegetables.
Well, they have a commercial season for it. I mean, around here, like, they have guys that go out in nets and they net like Vancouver Lake. You know what I mean? Like, where they're commercially catching them.
Crazy.
I don't know if it's for cat food or for food or what, but
Change my profession.
They net Vancouver Lake? No wonder there's no big bass in there anymore.
you would have been amazed at what they do at El Salto. How many bass are still in there after they? I mean, they net the snot out
El
of it.
Salto ain't Vancouver Lake.
No.
Come on, little rod. Let's get a berry here.
I can't believe Clint just came up and anchored right behind this guy.
What a jerk.
Why'd you low hole this guy?
Why not?
Dude.
Why do you think I have a shirt?
You
Fun
should.
for people to low hole me, I low hole everyone.
You should. Just go right through.
You always
Just go right through all their lines.
Oh, Cameron. Say it. Say it,
It's
Cameron.
not for live stream.
Say it, Cameron.
Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh wow!
Doing-
Oh wow!
Oh,
We keep getting. I think those are just line bumps.
probably are, but
Look at these takedowns, guys.
I've been trying to use these rods to catch a fish on a plug for like months.
oh god.
That'd be such
I
a fun
can only
takedown.
imagine that takedown.
Threw me off there, Layden. I thought that was a fish.
I saw a couple people asking what rods we're using. We're using the Okuma Kokanee black rod. Just a super lightweight trolling kokanee rod. We got the line counters on there. It actually is benefits out when you're out here shad fishing, because a lot of times if you find like a spot where they're at, like say you cast it out there and you're at 51 feet, usually if you can keep getting it back in that same zone, a lot of times you'll keep getting fish. But it hasn't worked for us tonight, so what's my advice?
Well, I gave her a while. Lost a bunch of 220 of you. So, again, share this thing out there. This is part 2. So then you're going to share it. And start over. And, come up with a question. What's the question? What should we ask? What's the question, Marlon? What's your contest?
Would you be caught dead?
We already gave something away.
What'd you give away?
Something from our website. Whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Cool. Whatever I want. Don't tell them whatever they want. Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever Mike puts in there. I just said an addicted fishing prize pack. Give him a hat and a sticker or whatever. Give him something. Hook 'em up.
He doesn't like these plastics. You guys understand? You know, totally.
Dude, Cam, we might need to move, bro. This ain't fire. I don't know.
Justin ran.
Fun action. Been close to those guys?
I don't know. We're not just not getting big. We're in the zone. We're sitting right where.
I think they were in the gunnel. We were trying to get a fish off. I think in the gunnel.
Whenever you try to fish it,
That was awesome.
Come on, little shad.
they just bite.
Come on, little shad.
They don't care for fishing.
Mike did his hat flew off on him.
No, Kevin, we've caught a few fish, but it's definitely a lot slower. But it's some people are still catching them out here, but it's definitely slowed down a lot since they freaking raised this water and it got all muddy on us.
7. a few days ago. Oh! Set him. Got him? Charles.
Oh, take a drag.
Cam, let's low hole them.
Did I?
Yeah, let's go like right on that inside, like right there.
Hey.
Hey, the good thing is, Joe, is we don't have to let out anchor rope. We just.
You know why I'm running.
Oh, look at you, dude.
Fish on top. All been within like that 3-foot range, 2-foot range on the ball.
I saw them.
Layton's like, he just fell. Womp, womp, womp. Hold it up to the camera.
Charles, hold up that trophy.
Boom.
Successful CNR shad.
Successful CNR
You want
shad.
to wipe the slime off of them. They don't live very long. You gotta protect that
They're all
slime.
upriver bright.
There's a hatchery for sure.
100%.
What are you guys out the back on your line counter?
52.
That's the magic.
I don't believe it. Reeling it in. 52 hasn't been getting bit.
I don't know how much that
It's honestly, guys, this wind is nice because it's super warm outside, so the wind's
like perfect.
Oh, dude, it's money out here. The weather's freaky. You can't ask for better weather. I wish I was like catching a steelhead or a salmon though instead of a shad.
That's what I was almost wondering if we should have done tonight. Is just gone up above my house where there's good service and just anchored up.
And caught nothing.
Rather, I mean, sure. Bet I could have caught the heck out of the smolts.
The Columbia River is right in the middle, so it's Washington and Oregon. It kind of splits the two states.
An old piece of firewood.
This guy says all his rivers in Tennessee has been unfishable because of all the rain.
Yeah, there's like some flooding going back there. I mean, like big flood.
Brandon, usually if you've won a prize, Mike will just ship that prize out. Mike, do you email the people back and just say, hey, your prize is shipped?
Not when I ship it. Like, there's no confirmation or anything.
Why not?
Are they asking for that?
Yeah.
For what? Something they bought or a gift pack?
We'll talk about it after this. Some guy asked if when a prize pack gets sent, if you get an email saying your prize is on the way. Might be smart. Should definitely do that. I mean, what if someone's not home and then we send it and maybe they're out of town for 2 weeks?
Then they say they don't get it and we send them more stuff, like we always do.
Why the hell would you say that?
I can do that, no problem.
We are so dysfunctional.
No, Clint is an idiot. He's like 1 or 2 comments away from just being nixed. You know what that means? Gone.
No.
Marlon does not.
No one will miss him.
I love playing. I love joking around, but you don't joke around about the right stuff.
That was a total joke.
No. No, yeah, Mike, a guy just asked. I think he's probably asking because he's just wondering if it went out yet.
Yeah. Tell him to email me. Okay, Mike will send an email with all giveaways.
The fish are on the other side, he says. Ryan, there is no shad limit.
I was gonna say, should we just back down 10 feet and like get right over their lines and just lower the heck up?
Let's get closer.
This guy says he just booked with Cam for August 10th at Buoy 10.
No, he didn't.
No, in August.
No, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Like, not August.
No, he said for Buoy 10 fishing in
Oh,
August.
okay, yeah. Who is it?
I don't know. Stropish? It's probably just his YouTube name.
Oh. Was the last name Troutman?
Yep, 1 million shad per person. That is the limit, correct?
Yes, yes. And if you can kill them all, do it.
How many of you have ever come out and what is your favorite?
Do they commercially harvest the shad too?
I think they have had some seasons in the past. I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know because there's too much like interaction with like summer Chinook.
Fish on, Charles?
Ah, the boat was rocking.
Hey, Heath Bradley, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it, man.
I don't know.
Heath says, can tell Cam to get a new net for the Prodigy since the Legend won't get him one.
Get a new net for the Prodigy.
Is your net
My net.
haggard?
Oh, oh yeah. It's definitely needs a new one. Who was that?
Heath Bradley.
Heath Brown. Oh, I don't know.
But he gave us a super chat, so thank you, Heath. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, my kokanee net is freaking smoked, but that's because it gets used a lot.
Not colored.
Right?
Ryan, we're in Woodland. We're launched out of Woodland, Washington, fishing the Columbia. And it's slower tonight for sure.
There's no hooks on it. He's just practicing.
We just slid over, guys, so we don't have to pull anchor. Cam just used the trolling motor. As you can see, he's just using his spot lock feature to hold here in the current.
Yes, I am.
That way you don't have to anchor up. You can just sit here on anchor. And so we just slid over just a little bit to the right. So we're in a little bit different of a lane now.
No, don't tell my family.
We're gonna recast a couple of the rods here in a second.
Makes sense.
Russ, we are using Dick Knight's little spoon things here. Oh, look at that. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, yeah, there he is, boys.
Oh, it's the Chinook. State record. State record.
Keep your tip up. Don't lose him.
This one's definitely a state record. I can tell by the head shakes.
He's going over these lines. Control your fish. Control your fish.
Oh, he's coming back at me.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
So scary. Bring him in. Show people how they are.
It is almost June, so it definitely is a summer.
Oh, yeah, the summer shad run.
They just turned into
Bring him in
summer.
and show the people. The shad. Oh,
There he
no.
went.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Shad.
Bye-bye, Shad.
Thanks for the time.
We kept a bunch last week, guys, so we don't really need any shad. You can only do so much with them, so no sense in wasting them. So we're kind of just letting them go tonight.
If one's bleeding really bad or something, we keep it. But the thing is, too, is the shad season's really long, and so if you can go towards the end of the shad season to fill your freezer, you don't need to fill your freezer. Right
Chris Barrow, thank you for the super chat, man. Let me get in here and I'll show you guys what we're using here. This is the ticket right here. They make them in a few different colors, a few different sizes.
What are you after, bud?
Just opening up the Dick Knights.
The box of secrets.
Show me the old Dick Knights. Just like that, like this.
Do you want to go? You want to go? You want to go?
I think I'm gonna actually put that one on. I'm gonna switch out to that one. What do you guys think? Cam uses little spinning glows sometimes too. Sometimes as well you can use just divers, just the Brad's diver to run them back instead of using lead. Sometimes that works really well.
Yeah, it is. We do it in my one because you're allowed two first. You're not allowed.
The bigger ones haven't been doing good, but man, you may be right. Bigger just because of the water.
Yeah, you made it sound like you were up at like Small Island.
The bigger one because of the muddy water. You know what? I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna do what you said. I'm gonna trust in the attic. I don't know though. Those hooks are freaking huge. Oh, this yellow one looks tasty. Damn, there's no hook on that one.
Birdhouse. all the birdhouses on the coast?
Oh no, that hook is really big, guys. I'm gonna go with little. I'm gonna just stick with the little.
Hey, my plant opened up.
This guy's gonna get him. That guy's gonna get him. Trust me. Trust me, boys. Here, Jordan, you want to take this for a few? I'm gonna switch out my dick knife. Talk to the people.
Okay, everybody. Not a whole lot going on out here, everybody. Put green on, okay. Clint, whatever happened to your swivel setup, man? Angler's Journey. The Columbia River is completely closed for the rest of the spring until Summer Chinook opens up, which we will not know until they talk about it and meet about it and decide. Calamari, we were fishing at 16 feet.
Hi.
That's your high. Top figure, get out there. 272.
Go on, take off.
What you going with over there, Mr. Marlin?
What it is?
What color are you going after?
What are you doing?
He's making a game time change right here.
Yep. I blame him. I'm going to. I had that orange one on because that guy was smashing him on that bright orange one, but it just ain't doing it. Getting rid of it.
Way to go, man. Way to trust your gut.
We rigging. We wigging here.
We wiggin'?
We wigging, guys.
We wiggler? Look at these guys over here. Would you guys, let's all comment below, would you hang out with anybody in this boat? Would you hang out with any of them? They're good, they're good entertainment at times. And they don't get too mad when you pick on them. Charles always threatens to punch you. But
Charles is gonna bring out the uppercuts.
yeah. No, I have not been carp fishing on the fly, but I hear it is a lot of fun. I have a lot of close friends that really, really enjoy it. They do it up above, like say the Dalles Dam or John Day Dam or the upper Columbia areas in the summertime. And it looks like a lot of fun. They fight really good. So, and it's topwater fishing, so it's kind of a whole different beast and excitement. What kind of knot you tying there?
Gonna knot you tying, boys.
You
So
got any
confused
split
at how
shot?
this works. Like this?
I don't know, but however I rigged it, dude, I'm telling you, it did not work that great. So
It's
don't.
like this, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
No, it's not. Does this tie to the main line?
I have here some sort of
Yeah, that's how I had it before.
Yeah, there's sort of. Can you get creative with this?
Sergio Guzman, we always
Yeah,
go
that's
bass
how I had
fishing,
it.
but what happens is we go out and we make these awesome.
My
particular
braid is
dives.
right there, motherfucker.
Whoa, whoa,
You're right.
whoa! There's
It is,
children.
but then your lure goes to here, and your weight goes to here. It goes like that. So yeah, your braid was there. Nice individual.
As soon as you get that thing out, you guys, we'll go through it.
Brian Fife, good words of wisdom there. If you don't like the live stream, you'll never catch fish again.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, that's witchcraft.
Smash the thumbs up.
That's witchcraft,
Thumbs
everybody.
up it.
138 of you out there smashing that thumbs up. Our buddy Brandon's heading out. He's tired of us. We got 268, but only 142 of them now.
268 people.
Try the
who's
Michael
wa-
Jackson spinner.
Who's watching and thinks we should give away something?
He probably says, I love when Marlon drops F-bombs. We all do.
He says those to me.
But it is,
He's abusive.
yeah, but it is his page, so he does whatever he wants, you guys. And remember that.
I just picked this up and was like, what did I do to my leader?
Give away a bucket of shad, somebody says. We'll priority mail it in a Ziploc for you.
And we'll send you an email.
With some dry ice.
Thank you guys. Love making those trout tutorials for you. Keep giving us ideas. Keep commenting on those videos and
Dude,
thumbs
we
up
have
in
some
them.
cool stuff coming.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of that last Addicted Life? Me catching those giant brooders. That was pretty fun. And what'd you think about me not landing a single one of them because I didn't have a net?
Some of the comments are brutal.
Oh, it's terrible. Every time I try to pick it up to show them, I drop it and it'd swim away.
It's like,
You don't want to crush them.
tell
Well,
Jordan,
I just like don't. Exactly. I was trying to be very
tell
gentle.
Jordan to get a net.
Well, the net will. So, guys, those fish are. A lot of those fish, especially. Oh wow, we're on. We're on. Oh, we're really on. We're really on.
Jumping, tail walking. Tail walking. Lay down. Watch out.
What do you think, little? What do you think?
It's getting real. It's getting real in here. Like every guy to buoy 10. Ready? Hold on. Ready? Clint, ready the camera on me. Like every guy to buoy 10. We have a fish on.
See it? See it? Everybody see the net? It's up there. He's got it. We need to extend that.
Fish on.
Oh, here we go. We got her at the boat, guys. Way to go, Layden. Way to put the pressure to him. Nice. Yeah.
Such a
Woohoo.
Charles, you're gonna
Get him, little. Get him. Little's the attack dog.
so close to us.
He's like, you are coming into my boat.
What do you think of that fish, Tiny? What do you think, Tiny? Woohoo. You know, as much as people think shad are so disgusting, I do think they're kind of a pretty fish.
They are pretty.
They are cool.
I'm gonna show you guys right now because he was barely lip hooked. I'm gonna drop it though. Oh, look at that gold! Oh, look at that slime all over my hands.
And it's pretty neat too. When they start getting a little further up the river, they start getting some cool spots along them, and these guys are just trucking it right from the ocean. What do you think? Let Little get a bite.
Get him, Little, get him. Get him.
Says I don't like them that much. Why do they smell like Chinook? Do you know that? Or am I wrong? Don't they have
I don't think they smell like Chinook.
I think they have.
They have a very pungent odor.
A vague resemblance to Chinook.
They're crazy.
Necker. I probably just
Thought you were busting out a lime.
Hold on, Clint.
silver comment. You won yourself an addicted
Everybody see that? Everyone, hold on. 15 net rinses. 15 net rinses. Like, never mind trolling or getting your rods back in the water. I'm gonna rinse my net for the next 25 minutes.
prize pack, and Mike will send it off to you with an immediate email notification that he's shipping your package as fast as he can to your house.
Little's licking the net, everybody. He misses his fish friends. What do you know, Tiny? Is that fish pretty good?
It's just they're not very heavy, so I can't get a good swing on them here. I might have to switch to lead.
Yes, you do.
Uh-oh, guys, the shade's setting in on us here. The shade is setting in. There's a direct correlation between
That was a good one, damn it.
no shad bite and shade out here.
Trying to get my vitamin C. I don't want that Rona.
The only way Marlin throws lead with is 9. Blocka. Come on, do it, Marlin. We know you're good at that.
I'm not good at that.
Come on, sing us a song, dude. Oh, God.
Old school. You ever see that guy? Like Daniel Tosh actually interviewed him, like brought him on, and he's as crazy as he was in that video.
You gotta do it with your shirt off, though.
Yeah. I'm skinny punk, but I ain't that skinny.
You ain't that skinny? Hey, are you running your kicker at all, or you just going
Nope. There's enough wind pushing on it that it's only running at like 30% the whole time, so it's just ringing.
What went by us? Where'd these waves come from? Large. Here you go.
Those are big. Well,
You done, Marlon?
Whoa, I'm getting seasick, guys.
I mean, I
Seasick.
haven't gotten a bite yet, so no, I'm not good.
Yeah. Oh, no, that one behind you, Jordan. I promise you just got freaking railed. No, that one, right side. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Took a shot at it.
Yes, we will. A little bit later in the year, we'll probably work on some smaller river springer videos, right, Jordan?
Yes, sir. Probably later this week, actually. We'll try to get out with Sean. Luckily enough, we live on the river, so hopefully we'll get our lazy butts off the couch after work and go film some tutorials for you guys. So let us know what you guys want to see. What do you want to learn? Should we just redo the ones we've done, the typical bobber and eggs and all that, or is there something special that you guys want to know how to do to catch a springer? It's about that time, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the Southwest Washington rivers are still closed, but I know all of Oregon's rivers are getting some fish, enough to go play with at least.
Maybe we'll get to go sturgeon fishing.
That'd be neat. Go hang out on the beach for a while. Right near the beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I keep seeing it in the comments. I know you guys want us to do something big for 100K. I'm gonna give away something big. I don't know what yet. I'll announce it soon. Cam, people want a hatchery and wild update.
Don't really have one because I haven't talked to Dave this week. I know that there's a lot of like positioning from the wild fish groups that are trying to get like North Oregon coast steelhead listed. So that's I know that's on the top of their minds, and a lot of those other guys are from Tillamook and they're from that area, so they're real familiar with it. I know they're on it and writing responses and talking to the right powers that be. I don't think that's going to get too much traction, but I'd imagine if it does, it's gonna. There's definitely a lot of sport effort in that area that probably would not like to see that. And honestly, let's be honest, like out of all the areas right now for steelheading, that's probably one of the best. With the exception of the other broodstock programs, maybe in Washington, if you get my drift. So really at the end of the day, I mean, they could cry about it all they want, but I think everybody knows what's successful and what's not. So we've also got some really good data and science coming out of some Southern Oregon rivers that have been planted with hatchery fish for over 50 years and been surveyed the same way for over 50 years. And the correlations between additional hatchery plants and the correlations between like the wild populations, and basically how there's been, you know, exponential hatchery planting. Oh, Jordan, you got one. Oh, you had one. Never mind. But just because there's been exponential increases in hatchery production and planting in some of these rivers, but yet the wild population has stayed absolutely stagnant. And so that data is starting to come out, and that one's really going to sting some of the. That's really going to sting.
That's not him, is it? No.
Some of the wild fish kind of, you know, the wild fish people, like it. I mean, because it's like I said, it's a 50-year case study that basically says the increase of the hatchery fish hasn't done a darn thing to the wild populations there. So we got some good stuff baking, but you know, I mean, like everybody, between COVID and between things, I think it's kind of put a lot of oh, it is. Oh my gosh. It's put a lot of stuff on there.
He put hashtag lowhole Clint on the side of his boat.
That's why I didn't think it was his.
Are you?
Oh my God! Look at that guy's phone! It says lowhole Clint.
It says hashtag lowhole Clint on the side of his boat.
Just do it, buddy.
What the hell? That's Brady.
Oh my God.
That's exactly why.
His boat says lowhole Clint.
What is this? Get out of here!
He's got a
Totally happening.
Oh, closer than that. Come on.
The first official low hole. This is gonna deserve a prize for sure.
This Springer season, so you know.
Oh my god, that is so epic.
This is what happened to me this week.
Wait, don't low hole me though.
Do not, but people that don't low hole me twice Springer season already.
Freaking put low hole on the side. That is savage.
In the grocery store?
Cam, I think we need to pull back and get back in the sun, don't you?
Shift out.
We'll just back so we can get back in the sun.
Turn it around. Relax, Clint.
If you guys didn't know, if you guys are tuning in and you're like, what the hell's going on? We've had like an ongoing joke of low holing Clint out on the river, and this guy is doing it right now in the flesh, and he straight up he wrote in like duct tape or something on the side of his boat, low hole Clint. It's pretty savage.
I knew I should have brought my boat.
Wait till this fall, buddy.
Look at low hole Clint. I hope you guys can read that on the side of his boat.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Oh my god. There's Clint's boat.
That's good right there. Do it.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance during Springer season.
You got me on Springer season.
Oh, that was nothing.
This is the side of this boat.
What did you draw that on? Is that like freaking...
Yeah, just little 1-inch tape.
There's no current over there though.
Yeah, I see that. Alright.
Alright, well, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
There's no fish right here anyway. My God, you guys.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? I bet we haven't caught one in a long
Right?
time.
That's what we
I
call
bet
him.
money he
Street
got
bud.
one.
Give it to you.
What do you guys think? You think he's going to catch one before us now? This is unacceptable.
What do you guys think? What should Clint do right now? Cameron, any news on Oregon people buying Washington licenses yet?
No, so unfortunately that is still a thing, and you know, I mean,
I think every single person watching right now, there's 285 of you. If you could do us a huge favor and reach out
yeah,
to the representatives and tell them that it's absolute BS that you're
Well,
not allowed to buy a Washington license if you're an out-of-state resident. It is a forced hand for them to kill our economy. Speak your voice. Don't let them do it.
there's a lot of things in the works right now with that, to where, you know, it's not just the non-resident license thing, it's the sturgeon seasons and stuff that unfortunately, like, you know, we're kind of sitting in this COVID thing, and you know, Washington opened their fishing 3 weeks ago. We haven't seen any increases. There's zero evidence.
What happened to
Zero.
what happened to the quote-unquote like team approach, Washington, Oregon, and California? It doesn't really seem like a team at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, like, like I said, you know, COVID's a thing. I get it, but you know, having these like feel good just policies because they feel good, like, oh, we should do this because, man, it should like. There's no data. There's no evidence. There's nothing supporting it now. There's nothing. Sorry. Like, there's and the other 49 states that continued to fish
This is gonna be
while
really-
Washington
it's
was
gonna be even
closed.
worse, though, dude. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Like, while they were doing that,
Hold on.
still
Hold
no
on.
evidence
Hold
that any kind of fishing activity is spreading COVID.
Alright,
Like,
hold on,
sorry,
I can't
there's
see.
not. So, you know,
Guys,
I've had a
hold on.
lot of clients, you know, about 80% of my clients
on,
that
hold
I
on.
take
Hold on.
coaching.
Go ahead, nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you gonna swim over there?
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm not gonna let this thing hit your boat.
Oh, I don't. It ain't gonna hurt the boat. Lane, watch out. You got it. Money.
Yeah.
Anyways, but you know, right now we're sitting, you know, no evidence, zero data, nothing supporting it. The other 49 states fished while we didn't. The other 49 states had all these other regulations, while or didn't have the regulations like we did. And yeah, it's becoming very apparent that unfortunately there's a lot of people that are in charge in Washington that aren't paying attention. I guess it's really frustrating.
It's really sad for all the anglers in Washington and Oregon because, when you grow up in this area, you become accustomed.
That side of the river, right there, you're looking at it, and here's the other side. You're looking at it.
That's what I mean.
If
When
I
you
buy a
grow up,
non-resident license and I go right there, you're gonna die from. It's like it's beyond ridiculous now.
Well, the one thing
Sorry.
too, the oxymoron of it all is we can go take anybody we want on a ride up the river. They can come over to Washington. They can do whatever they want.
Well, they
over
can
there,
do every.
But we can't cast
No,
a rod.
that's just it. And it almost went with like the closed fishing thing. It's like you can do everything else, but if an Oregonian holds a fishing rod over on that side of the river, oh, it's over. It's freaking ridiculous. It's like I said. We can take them on a boat ride. They can go view Mount St. Helens. Oh, I got a fish right here. Just hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
you got them fired up.
back to it. No, I mean, you're right. They can do, you're absolutely right. They can do everything else. We can go over there. Idaho dropped all theirs. Oregon dropped all theirs. Washington's still sitting there with sitting on their thumbs. I don't get it. And there's a lot of seasons that go on the Lower Columbia. We're talking our coastal halibut stuff. I mean, the charter boats have gotten open to where they can take 12 people now out of 8 different households. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, I think when they're in Seattle and they're in Tacoma, they don't realize that a lot of people live like right on the border right here. Like,
Yeah, they do. I think they totally.
and it's
forget
like
that.
they also forget that like when fishermen were blamed because we were going to spread the virus and we were going to spread COVID, that apparently not everybody lives 5 minutes from Home Depot. I know guys that live up the river have to drive an hour and a half to go to the store. So yeah, I think the feel-good politicking, the feel-good decision-making, and now unless you've got some evidence or you've got some data to support it, start answering for it or pound sand. Like that restriction should not be anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Jordan, you and I afterwards, we're gonna have some
Excuse me.
casting lessons.
Casting tutorial. How to cast the cold water.
How to cast.
Yeah, they're not really the best casting girls.
That's all right. Nobody saw that.
Yeah, so that's the rant.
I mean,
It's really frustrating, guys.
And like I said, and you know what's I didn't like it. I didn't like it when Oregon did it to Washington, because there's a lot of people crowding this one particular salmon spot, so they punished everybody in the state for it. Like, I can maybe understand. I can walk with that one a little bit, but obviously. Nothing occurred. No clusters of the disease spread has happened at boat ramps. None of it. None of it. So
There should be no reason to be punished.
I'm just, it's like, okay, so.
Well, it goes along the
it's-
same lines what you said. Granted, when they shut down fishing in Oregon for out-of-state residents, you could guide with your out-of-state guide license.
I can
Here
still
I
go
am.
over there, but if
Here-
I hold
here
that
I am
fishing rod,
with
you're dead.
a $1,600 out-of-state guide license, and I am not allowed to touch fishing pole all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it creates a lot of opportunity to be in the wrong, and to be in the wrong position as anybody.
But for what?
Yeah.
Like, what are we now? Like, now that we kind of know and we understand, and they're, like I said, the other 49 states fished the whole way through. Oregon's opened up, not Idaho. I mean, it's all like opened up. Like, okay, so now what are we getting out of it? Like, what are we preventing? Like, what are we stopping? Are we helping ourselves? No, we're not. And if anybody thinks that way, I'd love to see the data, read the story, or hear the evidence on it, because trust me, I'm looking. Ridiculous. So, and like I said, now the shoe's on the other foot where we Oregonians can't come over here. Like I said, I don't like it either. Like I said, it's complete bullshit.
There you have it.
Yeah,
so no.
open it up.
Exactly. Open it up.
I mean, we've got there's unprecedented talks right now, in Oregon and Washington, and like what's going to occur on this river with sturgeon seasons and salmon seasons that I don't think have ever happened before, because like I said, there's just that we'll call it the Washington Wall right now. But you know what? More power to Oregon. I congratulate. Things can get kind of interesting in the next few days.
Yeah.
That's that. I lost another fish, damn it.
Cam, rod recommendation for kokanee.
I like, so if you're gonna be a guy that's only, so I fish these kokanee blacks. Like, I'll show you guys. I have one right here. So, I mean, honestly, they're inexpensive. They're a good rod. They're just like, when it comes to kokanee fishing,
What's the rating on them? 4 to 8?
4 to 8, yeah. 4 to 8,
Here.
1/8 to 3/4 ounce. But here's the deal, like, you know that's what the rating is. You can use more because this rod, if you look, like, go ahead and take a look. Like, it's got a little bit of backbone. And one thing...
Fish.
Oh, gosh.
Got him.
Got him. One thing, you know, people...
Bounce it right into them.
You know, with these bigger Dodgers and the stuff that we're using these days, a lot of times people think, you know, you need the softest, loopiest, flimsiest rod. Oh, it's probably Jordan not controlling his fish.
Is there?
I don't know, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan!
oh, it's a real mess out here, guys. Get a broom. It's a mess.
Oh no.
We're gonna need a broom.
Come on!
Gonna need a broom because it's a mess. Oh, we're good. Oh, are we? No, we're not.
Tell me what to do.
Just hold her tight.
Over there.
We're actually looking pretty good here. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need a broom because it's a mess.
I'm using that one. Will's like, bring it on board, you jerks. Oh. They're just like throwing the shit.
There we go.
Is that it?
Oh no! Oh, this is getting bad. It's okay. This is escalating. Okay.
There it
So
is,
I think
folks.
we gotta rehydrate him, revive him. All right.
Drinking from the fire hose there, buddy.
I think he's good. I think what's really helping me here, guys, I think you know, take notes on this, but I'm
tangled
keeping
up top?
I'm keeping this thing up here just tangled a mess, and I think it really creates like an abstract presentation, and these fish, we really can kind of identify that as like a natural feeding habit. You know, they're like, look at all that cluster, and then they go for the bottom one. So far.
Well, it's the way it drags in the water, Jordan.
Yeah,
it
it works because of the way it is. Bring a broom, because it's a mess.
But anyways, back to the kokanee rods.
You are so bad at casting those. I've never seen anyone that bad.
I don't think I've ever been that bad, man.
Okay, back to the kokanee
Back
rods.
to kokanee rods. If you, though, think that you need the softest, lightest, loopiest rod that bends all the way to the handle, I believe you're thoroughly missing the boat, especially with the gear that we're using and what we're doing. So anyways, this rod has a little more backbone to it. And like I said, it's a fairly inexpensive rod because at the end of the day, we're just watching the rod and the rod holders. They work real well.
Does your bills get turned on?
Yeah, so that's what I use. And they work really good. Now, if you're going to be a guy that's only going to kokanee fish like in a downrigger, like you are never going to not fish a downrigger. Like if you're never going to fish ledge, you're never going to top line. Like all you're going to do, this rod actually probably isn't what you want to use. This rod's more of like I said, if you're going to add a little lead, if you're going to add if you have just like top lining out at 200 feet, you want to maintain that spread of the rods because you get 5 or 6 rods working on the surface, that kind of thing. It's a great rod for that. But if you're only going to downrigger fish and you want one of those rods that's going to bend to the handle, it's going to load in the downrigger really well, then this probably isn't the rod for you. But not a lot of people, at least around this neck of the woods, we have to be really versatile with our fishing.
What's the model of the rod? Do you know?
It's an 802. So it's a KBC 802L. And they make them in a 7.5, an 8, and a 9. I really like the 7.5s and the 8s. One I use.
There you have it.
Yeah. Probably more information on the damn rod than they wanted, but you know.
You asked for it.
You asked for it.
A bunch. Well, no, people wanted to know. They were asking a bunch of questions during the whole thing. Another thing people ask is, what about preferred reel?
Cold water, man. Sorry.
Yeah, so we've been using these reels for years
So
now.
these reels real fast. So hold on, let me back up. So yeah, we've been using them for years, but these particular ones that are on my kokanee rods were my salmon reels. Like this was like the first generation, and as I realized the versatility in this reel, like I just kind of like, okay, I need to get another set of these reels. Well, I took the salmon ones and I bumped them down to like steelhead trib rods, or onto my steelhead rods, and then I bump them down to my kokanee rods. Some of these reels, like you can just see these things have just been put through. I mean, I've had them running hard for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Charles! It's got
5 years, huh?
Yeah, whenever they came out, I think it's been 5 years, isn't it?
And all the counters still work and everything?
Dude, they're awesome. I've had a couple fail, but for as much as I fish, and for as many as I've bought, and for as many clients that have done things to them that probably shouldn't be done to them, they've done really good.
Let it go right through. That is on the top. That's the first one.
Maybe we should put the divers out.
Set up for days.
Divers!
On the top. Maybe Ben's right. Maybe they're suspended. Maybe that's why we're not getting bit.
Here, take this.
Okay. My turn. Marlon's
I
on
don't
a
have
mission.
diver rods.
No, just cut. Yeah? That's what he's putting on right now.
Diver only goes, you know, a couple feet down there.
He's got a shad. Let me zoom in on the shad there. Oh. Shad lens. What are some tips for locating? Wow. What are some tips for locating kokanee larger lakes? Kokanee on larger lakes. Rob K, you know, familiarity with the lake, and honestly, a lot of research. And what I mean by that is, you know, some of the lakes we fish or I fish, you know, depending on what they do with the upper flow, if they're like putting water into the lake or they're draining it, can kind of move them around. If you got cold water flowing into parts of the lake, oh dang it, that one just got hit. Part of the lake where you know, basically you have temperature differences because of you have inlets of tributaries. So, you know, in the wintertime, if you want to find the part of the lake that's a little warmer water, and then also too clarity. You know, sometimes parts of those lakes be clarity. So like when you're trying to like figure out where kokanee are in a lake, there's a lot of different variables, and depending on the season, you got to do that. So like the lakes I fish, I'm real familiar with, and then, you know, also kind of knowing where the fish are going to be at in the water column. Whereas if they're in the, you know, if they're on the surface, you know, understanding how you're going to see them with like your side scanning electronics versus, you know, seeing them actually on the electronics. And hell, I've got some, you know, you want to see some pictures? Let's go into the finder here, since we'll be waiting for some fish. So check this out. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I mean.
Look at that eagle. That's fucking. That is so
Eagle, bald eagle. Okay, so let's look at what I'm talking about with locating kokanee in a lake. Now, this is always cool to see. Side scan, these are all fish, by the way. But this was a pretty spectacular, this was about the most I think I've ever seen. Let's see here.
totally.
Locating schoola. Got some on the side scan up here, both sides of the boat.
Right now's the time.
Yeah, Bodie, I've used a lot of electronics, and let me know when you're getting images like this, bud.
There's no iPads this year.
Let's see here. Another school of kokanee.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
These are my downrigger. That's my downrigger ball. That's my double stack. See them on the down scan.
You mean me and Sean?
Let's see here. Now, let's get into some of the fun stuff. These are all screenshots that I've saved.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
There's some more.
Huh?
Oh, the famous sturgeon pictures. Hopefully doing that next week. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that, but I want to do it in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Where bull reds are.
Big one.
Bull red.
Let's see. There's some other. I want to find some side scan stuff. What I was talking about earlier, where you
Look out,
can't.
Amos.
Hold on a second. So here we go. This is a prime example. Like,
Oh, Amos, no.
I've got fish all over the, right? But on the sonar, I've got nothing. I've got something down at 80 feet, but that's not what I'm registering a lot of here. And when you're looking for kokanee, and sometimes they're not on your electronic because the water's cold, see at 48.9? That is huge for identifying where I should be fishing for kokanee. So,
Cajun shrimp.
I don't know. I guess it's a combination of like kind of knowing the time of year you're fishing, but when it comes to looking at your electronics, they're going to tell you the best. No, you cannot play Candy Crush on my on the electronics. Here's another classic example of like fish are identifying on the side scan because they're on the surface, but yet there's nothing on the sonar. Those fish are only about 5 feet deep, and they're never closer than about 20 feet. They'll shy away from the boat. So you'll never see them like in this range. You'll only see them out to the side.
Send the diver into the sun.
Let's see what else I got here, guys. Yeah, you guys get the idea. Now these are salmon that are coming up. Anybody take a guess at what this mark is? What these lines are here? What the squiggly line is? And what this streak coming up is?
Reminds me of lake trout fishing.
Yeah.
360 fishing. And this guy, I think this guy came up and smashed a bow rod. These are 3.6, like when we're trolling our 360s. Spinners. Let's see what else I got here. This was a school of salmon. Oh, what else I got? I don't know what else I got in here. I got some Springer stuff in here. Oh, this was a really cool one. Anchovy school, balls of salmon underneath it. Let's see. Let's see. These are salmon laying in a hole.
28 feet, huh?
Yep. You know where that is? You should be able to figure it out by this. About that way.
I know.
It's that way, not far. How much do these fish fire gonna cost, Ryan? Well, the 12s and the 15 Solixes will probably run you about $2,400.
Did you show him the sturgeon?
I did show him the sturgeon.
That's the most epic there is.
And I should have.
Look at that.
What's so funny is I saved that one, but because I got such a good shot, I didn't save a bunch of other ones. But yeah, there's a sturgeon.
Yeah, well, you're going to have an opportunity.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, Ryan, honestly, like...
Diver bite ain't fire, bro.
Honestly, Ryan, it is probably worth it. It depends on how much time you spend in the boat. You don't need a fish finder to catch fish. You need a fisherman to catch fish.
We're not. We don't have anything to do that. You can.
But if you definitely use... There's some more sturgeon on the bottom. Both sides. As you can see, I'm like poking around some ditches that I'm exploring. What else I got? When does sturgeon open back up? Hopefully soon, Artie. Hopefully really soon. Here's me trolling along with my downer balls, seeing that, oh crap, here comes a tree, and bringing them up just a little bit so I don't drag my lines into them. Here's some trees in 200 feet of water. There's a forest on there. Holy crap.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? 200 feet of water. And you're like, look, there's a forest with limbs.
Is that in freaking the lake?
That's in Yale.
That actually looks like a whole entire forest.
Yeah, well, it is, bud.
Have you ever gone around in Yale and Merwin and used that fish finder to see if you can find any like big fish?
Yeah.
And you've been able to do it?
Find them, get them a bite, different story.
I'll show you how to do that.
That'd be perfect. Oh yeah, Cascade herring. Follower.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Okay. We're done. We're done. Oh, I gotta get off my
Is that all
legs.
fish that?
Yeah, there's a big old school of fish. Yes.
Oh my gosh. In 11 feet of water.
Yep. Anyways, so back to our finder, which is really showing nothing, but maybe I'll show you guys when some shad come through on the side scan. Like right now, there's nothing, but oh, got some marks coming here, but we're holding still. So whenever you see the shadows come through,
There is that.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. We have to try it once you get your boat.
okay, these are marks that I'm seeing here, but they're not as defined as I can see them. Give it a few minutes here.
I'm doing the 21-foot form.
There's definitely a shad right there. He's in the down scan part. On the right side of the boat. Starboard side! Sea bass, the smelt already came through in February and March.
But because of that, I'm gonna not get it on the boat. So I want to try to find
Are they leaving?
Now I'm really trying. Now I'm really like second guessing. I don't know, dude. I just don't know if the hassle and everything else that goes along with it is worth a couple extra $100 a day.
Oh, they're not it.
I'm still gonna finish my.
Are they going, Dad?
What now?
Are they going?
I think so. Hopefully. Just kidding. All right. There's no shad coming through. This sucks.
I could do what I want to do.
Oh, that's a 12-inch Solix.
I need a cut.
Come on.
Like looking on a good place to have something that nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys leaving?
They're gonna go catch sturgeon.
Are they? Sick. They ain't gonna catch crap. We have 3 or 4 people watching. Should we go follow them?
Should we go try to catch one on these kokanee rods?
I love
I don't even have any
Twister.
bait.
I love
They have
that.
bait.
Oh.
Who thinks we should go try to catch a sturgeon on a kokanee rod?
Oh my gosh.
If we break one, I'll buy it. I'll buy you a new one.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
He's having so much fun.
Dude, we could definitely land one on one of these.
That's fine.
We gotta catch a shad first.
100% could
Yeah.
land one on this.
Yeah, they're a jig rod, but they are definitely like bricks.
That's fine.
What do you guys think?
It is.
I'll hand that back to Marlon.
Bring back the ice fishing rod, they said.
Yeah, right.
No.
I'm
No.
saying trust her using the stovetop.
No, I wouldn't either.
Mom lets me do it for like certain things, but
What now?
Mom lets me use the stovetop for certain things.
Yeah, all these guys are like, you're catching bait, you idiots.
That's so true. And we let them all go too.
It's like an overwhelming, like people are like,
It was like, wait a second.
people are like, do it, go get a sturgeon.
You want to do it? I mean, it's not like it's
Tell
far.
him, just tell him to go.
It's not like we have to drop anchor.
No, I say that.
It's like right around the corner.
Let's just fish one rod. Just do it.
I'm in. Let's do it. Let's go try it.
You guys want to do it?
Yep.
Hell, we'll put a kokanee black through its paces.
Hey, we need some bait. We're
Give
following
me a
you.
leader.
I got leaders and
Just
bait.
give me a leader and a
We're
bait.
gonna, we're gonna try to catch a sturgeon on a kokanee black rod.
We're gonna catch a sturgeon on the rod.
Okay.
Give me 1 leader bait.
I have my rod too. We have 2 here. I
Okay, we'll just meet you over there and come
No,
get
we
it.
want to do it on a damn kokanee rod.
Okay, meet us over there.
Yeah, you guys go get set. We'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Screw it.
Your guidance. You're the one going
Well, I don't want an anchor where they're at because then we're gonna go grab a bait and then we're gonna go to where they were at like 2 days ago.
Exactly. Dude, the diver did not go. I think this leader was too short. Do you run really short leaders on these divers like you would like a kokanee? No, you do longer ones?
No, that would have been more than fine. Excuse me.
So this is another way you guys can do it. I'm no pro at it, but we've done this a few times out here. You can just take one of the brads, just the brads. Why did they call this the STD diver?
Oh, no. I think it's for standard, but yeah, you're right, buddy. There's a little bit of a.
Well, there you guys go.
Entendre.
Those are real.
You could use this STD diver.
Jordan designed it.
How dare you?
Anyway, you can use this diver and then just run your leader down to your Dick Knight. And sometimes this is just a really simple and easy way to catch these shad out here, especially when we start getting like millions of them coming through here. This is the way to do it because there's just so many fish. They're stacked from top to bottom.
Oh my God.
So, and yeah, I'm sure there's other divers and stuff you guys can use. The brads are just what we like to use and what we've had. So yeah, it's a good method. This Dick Knight failed me tonight. It did not get any. It got like a couple bites, but no hookups. We got a few shad, but now it's time to go catch a sturgeon on one of these.
Dude, I could just throw it on the downrigger ball, buddy.
Who thinks we're gonna break one?
We're gonna do it. Screw it.
4 to 8 pounds. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be so worth it.
Oh.
Okay, stick with us, guys.
It's gonna be about probably 5 or 6 minutes. We'll get over there and give it a half hour for you. How about that? You guys are all cool with that.
Yeah, give us a couple minutes. We're gonna get kind of reset up here, and we'll run over there and try to catch a sturgeon for you guys on one of these kokanee rods. This could be funny.
I got a naked one here.
You got a naked one ready to go? Okay.
Daddy, buddy.
Jordan's getting dialed. If you guys are just tuning in here, we are out on the Columbia River doing some live fishing tonight. Don't forget, if you're brand new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, every single Wednesday we're live kind of fishing on the water or doing our live show in our studio. So make sure you guys tap that subscribe button. And if all you guys can do me a favor, a huge favor, go down there and tap that little bell and turn on all notifications. I will give you guys a stat, a little hidden stat. We don't have very many of you that have all notifications turned on. So out of our 100,000 subscribers, I would like to see a lot more of you with all notifications turned on. So do me a favor, do me a solid, turn on that bell for me. We've been putting out a lot of videos and we have some really cool stuff coming. We have a lake trout series that we're going to be releasing soon, a little 3-day mini series where we went and caught some giant trophy lake trout. So that's coming out in the coming weeks. We still have a 7-day series that we've been talking about for like 5 months that we still haven't released yet. That's also going to be coming out. That's pretty cool. Jordan went around and fished 7 rivers in 7 days and caught a salmon on every river. It was a really cool little challenge that we did. So that one's going to come out at some point as well. So yeah, go down there below. If you guys don't know what it is, you turn on that little, you click that little bell that's right next to the subscribe button, and you can select all notifications. And what that'll do is every time we have a video go live, it'll just send a quick notification to your phone. So that way,
What's up?
yeah, say what's up, Addicted Fishing released a new video, and you can either watch it at that time or go watch it later, or maybe it's not something that you want to watch and you don't watch it at all, but at least you're notified and you know when we got a new video live, because we have some really cool new stuff coming on the way, and I don't want you guys to miss it. I see a lot of you commenting saying that you've had the bell turned on for a long time. Thank you, we appreciate it. Nick?
I was gonna say, within that stat though, like out of averages of YouTube channels, we're way up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But we could do better.
Yes. Nick has been fishing. He's been fishing a bunch. I'm actually going to go fishing with him this weekend. We're going to film some stuff with Nick this weekend. So if you want to see those future videos with Nick, make sure, like I said, turn on that bell. And tell all your friends. Tell all your friends, if they're subscribers, make sure you tell them to turn on that freaking bell. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. I think we're like 2,000 subscribers away. It's all because of you guys, all you guys sharing our content. Every time you get to one of our videos and you hit that thumbs up button, that helps us a lot on YouTube. So please be sure to do that. And we're getting close to 100,000 subscribers. And like I said, I'm working on a big prize pack that I'm going to be giving away to one of our lucky subscribers out there once we hit 100K. So I'll be announcing soon exactly what we're giving away, so stay tuned for that. But again, you better make sure you have on the bell, because if you're not, you're going to miss what we're giving away at that 100K mark. And then it's all up for there, guys. We're going to just keep putting out videos and creating content and trying to grow the channel as big as we can. You know, we have lots of goals and lots of things that we want to do on YouTube and things that we'd like to do. So hopefully you guys stick with us and join us on the journey. It's going to be fun.
Jordan, you ready? Alright guys, silence for a minute.
Here we go, we're running. I see a bunch of you commenting saying that you're turning on all notifications. Thank you so much. You guys won't regret it, I promise. We got some cool stuff coming out. There he is, guys, the legend himself, Mr. Cameron Black. Oh, we're gonna lose them. We're gonna lose the keystones. Sorry guys, we almost lost the can. Damn, you guys, Cam has power steering on that motor. Pretty legit. Power steering, 4-stroke Mercury. You can literally turn it with a finger. Pretty epic. These Alumo Columbias are pretty insane. They just like crush through the water.
Doing that. Hold the cans. Don't hold that. Throw me a leader!
Everyone thought you crashed. They're like, oh, they crashed because they lost connection.
Man down, he's dead.
Oh my gosh. Damn it, dude. The connection's like bad in here or something.
You never get good service right here.
Oh no.
You out of luck here, guys. What about now, guys? Do we got you back?
Are you here? You there? Hello?
Tell Cameron to get Wi-Fi in his
Over here.
Clint. Do you have Verizon or AT&T? Yeah. Yeah, see, I have no service over here. I do not have Cricket. Marlon has Cricket, probably.
Okay, is it good? I mean, are people getting at least good?
There is, yeah.
Okay.
So as long, I
So
think as
keep going?
yeah, I think as long as we stick in the spot, we'll be fine. I have Verizon wireless, so I don't know why AT&T is working better in here than Verizon, but it is for some reason. They said it's all good now, so as long as we stick right here and I don't move, I think we'll be all right.
Watch out there, little piddle.
All rigged up here, he's getting ready.
Ew.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy. Dude, I can't wait to eat sturgeon tonight.
Dad.
Is the focus not good, guys? Is the reception bad? Is it blurry? What's it looking like? Buffering? Could move to like.
Sense now. Come on. Verizon or I don't know, whatever.
Sorry guys. I'm just gonna stay literally right here and not move. I thought maybe if I went to the front of the boat it would be better, but
It's hot in here.
Hot and stinky. Oh, look how majestic Dashman is. Yeah, he's such a pretty old man.
I can't move,
Oh,
so.
he's so pretty. Yeah, come on over here, old man. Come give your papa some love.
We gonna get one or what?
That tiny Dashy's turn.
You getting a bite? They're already getting a bite, Cameron. What the heck? I thought you said they weren't in the spot.
No.
Charles is about to set the hook. Jordan, what are you doing? Put the rod in the rod holder. Jordan can't handle it. That's why you guys see that guy miss so many fish, because he's like, just like, it's his favorite thing in the world.
There was one trip
It's
where
it's his favorite thing in the world when he sees a fish bite, and so when he can't handle it, it's like too excited. Oh, that sun feels amazing in here. Guys, we're out here looking for a sturgeon. We're gonna try to catch a sturgeon on a kokanee rod. We're gonna try to catch a sturgeon on a kokanee rod. That is the goal right now. That is the plan. It's going to be a battle.
It's gonna take a while.
Here.
Probably a year.
Gonna snap on the hook set, he says.
You're not gonna set it that hard. These hooks are like
It's gonna be a reeling point.
garbage. Dull.
Reeling point.
How many rods are we on?
Just two. The other ones are already big for long.
Oh, these guys are bumping. Bump, bump, dun. Those guys have like a serious sub on that boat. It's like, sounds like they have like a 12. Freaking boat makes some wakes. Look at that rod fold just in the boat waves. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so funny to catch a sturgeon on there. Clint posts all his videos on gardenfrugal.com.
Garden Frugal. They're gonna tip on there. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, easy, easy.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh,
Christ,
Jordan.
dude. What the
Can't
Yeah,
set the
there
hook
you
that
go,
hard.
dude. It worked.
How did that
It
rod
worked.
not break?
It
That
worked
rod
just fine, okay?
You've got to save that. How, dude?
We got him,
break the
guys.
rod.
I'm not.
I still have to use these a lot.
I got
Oh,
one.
Cam's about to have a double.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say I cannot move this guy at all.
Oh, it pulled out of him.
Oh,
That's okay. You know, where are you at?
Right straight underneath us. It could have. That was the way that this thing was kind
Follow
of.
around.
look at that rod.
You can't do that to 6 footer. We're screwed.
Oh,
I can't get him off the bottom yet.
We're screwed.
you're moving him a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's. I'm just tricking him right now.
Shoot, we don't have a
You don't
Really
even.
overstressing this rod quite yet.
Are you sure?
I mean,
it sure looks like it.
I'm gonna stay back. I don't want freaking fiberglass shrapnel in my
Hey.
eyes.
Stay in your lane, buddy.
Oh, we're only at 83 still. It's no big deal. What do we got here, little man? Dinosaur.
Okay, what we have here, guys, is an Okuma Black 4 to 8 pound rod. We're going for the IGF state record.
I mean, this thing actually, it feels like probably like
That thing is
40,
guaranteed.
50. Like, it's a big fish.
We're screwed. You're breaking that rod.
Little's like, I want to see this.
I don't think these rods are Cameron black rods. They're just coincidentally called blacks.
Get him, Jordan!
But you'll have to ask Cam that. I don't know.
I'm watching.
I had a lot of input. I had a lot of input on him. Let's just say that.
Cameron helped make these rods. Yes, he did.
Oh.
That is a fact.
I didn't make them though. Like,
No, you helped.
we got a bunch of blanks. I was like, nah, I rejected a bunch and found the
That
one
rod
I
is folded all the way into the
I can't
handle.
bend it anymore.
Dude, this is gonna.
Don't bend
I'm
it.
not. Trust me, I can feel
Just
if it's gonna
straight
break.
line, point at
I
him,
can
thumb
feel
him,
if
and
it's
lift
gonna
him
break.
up. Hey, Clint, we have a fish on.
Yeah, that's why we were gonna anchor, but he was like, no, over here.
No. You want to be right here.
Oh, God.
Hey, Clint.
With my leader, though, and my bait, but
Hey, Clint, we have a fish on over here, buddy.
what'd you say?
There's a fish on over here.
Oh, we're getting some ground on it.
He just took about another 40 yards of line.
Little.
Oh, God.
He's down there for
Little's
sure.
trying to catch a fly, Dad. Look at him. Look, he's trying to catch a fly. Look at him.
Good boy.
Man, those Chinese Okuma rods, they can't do that. Can hear all the haters now.
Well, that's why I love it when like people are like, oh, I break this rod. It's like, I don't know what you were doing because you had to do something worse than this.
Yeah.
See if we can get him to come to the surface here.
That's not gonna work. He's at 100 on the line counter. That
Hey, get down, Mid-Atlantic, get down there!
Hey, Clint, there's a fish on over here.
Hey, Clint, did you know there's fish over here? Mike, you can come over into this boat if you want. You want us to come pick you up, Charles? You want us to come pick you up?
Yeah, we can just like Minn Kota right on over there, pick you up, and just walk you back out. You're gonna leave the party with somebody else.
Where's he at, Jordan?
88.
Not even like really.
We need a
big one.
double on Kobe grounds.
You almost did.
I can't believe it didn't.
Or was that?
Dude, no, I don't think.
I don't think it was
I do not
me.
think it was his rod.
He
Because
cast
it
it
was
way
like,
back.
Yeah.
It was way too, and I felt it kind of like.
This thing's not as big as I thought.
We have a sturgeon on, guys. We have
Got
a.
him. I got him now.
He's about to.
He got him.
Where is he?
He's at 60.
Oh, turn the clicker off.
Come on, dude. I want to get.
Running. It's awesome.
I was gonna say I wanted to get that next run.
I swear, it just got bit. Or your lead rolled then.
Yeah, right here.
We got a sturgeon on, guys. A sturgeon rod. We got a sturgeon. I got a sturgeon on the Okuma Black
Apparently,
kokanee rods.
I don't need any sturgeon rods now. I can just use my.
If you're looking for a really durable sturgeon
There we
rod,
go.
Holy
if you're looking for a really good kokanee rod to reel in all those 42-inch kokanee, the kokanee Black, you can't go wrong.
Ready? Yep.
Lift him up so you can turn.
Hold on, jump. I don't want to bust the rod.
Look, show.
There we go.
Hooks out. You got it?
Show. They won.
There he is,
You
folks.
guys. On the black rod.
A kokanee rod, boys and girls.
Just like that.
How many pounds is that?
Oh, what'd you say? Probably 20?
25?
Yeah, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Probably what, 45 inches or so? This is a beautiful little
Will be a
healthy
keeper.
dude.
I'll hopefully be seeing him next week.
Yeah. Ready? Hit it, bud.
Well, that was
Uh-oh, we're
quick.
gonna die. That was really fast. That was
really
awesome.
quick.
You should have shown little.
That's the rod that we just landed that on, Okuma kokanee Black rod. It is rated
Tied that bait. You should probably just cast it.
4
Yeah, exactly.
to 8 pounds.
I'm doing it.
4 to 8.
Except
4 to 8.
48, boys and girls. Yeah, those rods suck. Oh, they don't do anything. Whatever.
Said nobody ever.
Yeah, can I see if I can catch him now?
Says somebody who gets 30% off another rod.
And he, as Jordan's like slamming it into the.
Yeah. Well, that's not uncommon for those rods. You should see this boat kokanee fishing when I get 8 or 10 of them going.
Dude, you know where we have to go? I really want to go over to that Midwest salmon fishery. It's going on right now. Let's just go. You see how many they're catching?
Let's go Wednesday through Friday
They
next
run
week.
10 rod. Okay, let's do it.
I'll go.
Okay, Jordan?
I'm down.
Okay, we're going. I'll find the plane tickets.
All my clients watching right now, talk to you this evening.
I'm outie.
Fishing is just terrible right now.
Jesus. Throw that car on. Fishing sucks.
Oh, how did this happen?
You caught a 4-foot.
Hey, Clint, we're getting another bite on our back rod over here. We just got a bite on this rod.
Yeah, look, man down.
Hey, Clint. I just like it when you have to stare into the sun. You look like an.
What?
What? A sphincter says what?
Oh, we got a super chat I missed. Where did I go?
Super chat.
What did I miss here, guys? I'm so sorry. 1999 too.
Thank God that wasn't like a flats fish.
Where did that go?
What do they do, run?
Oh God,
Harder?
they do not. They just.
Brady, it's from Brady Taylor. Brady, thank you for the super chat.
That was the low Clint boat.
That was the most epic low hole of Clint I think that's ever been done. It's amazing.
Oh,
We should be giving
There
you-
will be more.
We're gonna have to.
You set the bar, Brady.
Hey,
Brady set the
Mike,
bar.
I think we need to get Brady a prize pack for that low hole job.
Oh.
Mike's the deciding factor. He decides. Right there. That one's getting hammered.
Oh God, it is. Oh God. Dun, dun,
Got another one.
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, he pulled on it. I don't know how he felt the rod.
Yeah, right?
Come back. Only be a 2-footer.
Yeah, be a shaker.
Be a 2-footer.
Oh, that was cool. What if we hooked that 8-footer that...
Oh. These kids partying it up.
Party time, boys. Good day. Good day to be out doing it.
All these boats spreading the COVID. I mean, look at. I mean, I don't know how did we do this, Marlon? We crossed into non-resident territory.
We crossed into Oregon.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
We crossed into Oregon.
Yeah, look.
Sorry, I have a cough.
Dude, I
Sorry.
was still standing next to that.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Why's that rod bent over so much?
Dude, I don't know what happened to that one. It was getting rowdy.
Yeah.
He left me. He left me.
Dude, when he set the hook on that thing,
I thought, I'm like,
I have to go back and watch that 50 times. Like,
you should have a picture.
oh yeah, we got to screenshot it for sure. Hopefully the clarity is
muscles,
good.
The rod bend. The fantabulousness. I don't know. I felt like I had that really under control the whole time. He was just on there too. He just swam away with it.
They were a couple days ago. I had this group from California, in Oregon, because they can do that. And they actually bought non-resident licenses. It was super cool.
Interesting.
We went springer fishing in the morning and got one.
Oh, here we go.
Got one, and then we lost a springer. And then 10 minutes later, they're like, "We want to catch a sturgeon." And every bite was like that, just climbing on.
Just easily munching them.
And then I drove
Oh,
back.
Cam.
Then I drove back to Washington. What?
That one just got hammered.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Such a lot.
Yep.
Oh God.
There he is. He's on there. He's on there. He's on. Little.
Little.
Oh, this
Oh,
one.
he's in.
This is
He's-
trouble.
Oh, God.
he's on there.
Get him! Oh!
In the sun.
Oh my gosh, Layden, come here. You want to play with him?
Get him, Layden.
Fortunately, oh.
Maybe, maybe not.
Come off. Take it back. You can screw with him. He was up front casting. Hey, Clint! Hey, Clint!
Oh, whiffed it.
You might want to come over here, buddy. Just use your motor.
Careful though, he's gonna use his Minn Kota.
I would. Smart man would.
Probably gonna slam into you.
Don't pull anymore, please.
He's like all the way over, like under this rod. He's not reeling anything on him.
No, it's not working.
I'm just gonna crank the drag. Oh, this one might jump. Oh. Keep going, keep going. That line angle kind of lifted pretty quick. I was hoping. Don't be like power freaking pumping in there, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna.
It's on your. Be careful on your motor. That's what's gonna
Keep going.
break.
I'm watching. He's alright. This one ain't that good. I'm just gonna do it like this.
Why does it just all of a sudden just randomly lose connection? That is so irritating. Sorry guys, I don't know why it just all of a sudden randomly loses connection. It's frustrating.
Just straight.
Why are you fighting him like that?
There's no bend in the rod. I'm just thumbing him up, and he is just like, oh, here you go, gonna get a double. Oh god, he's jigging. He's done.
Cut it.
Going under.
I just go on this. Just go right on this side.
Follow your fish.
Now we have 2 of them.
Oh my god.
This is so stupid. This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we
We should have at least.
Again, if you guys haven't been tuned in with us, we're fighting a sturgeon on a kokanee rod right now.
4 to 8 pound.
4 to 8 pound Okuma.
He's like
kokanee
swimming upstream.
black rod with
like,
an
with
Okuma
no
Low
regard.
Pro cold water. Gaining on him?
Yeah, he just turned his head right there. Right jump. He just turned his head up. He's not as.
Why do you have the clicker on? I don't understand that.
So you can hear him peeling line.
He's not peeling line. All I hear is you reeling.
Oh, watch him, watch him, watch him.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
He's just thumbing the heck out of that.
Try to.
Would be such a good eater.
And that's why I have the clicker on.
Little thing.
Dinosaur's tiny.
Here he comes. Oh, we let him eat it, didn't we? We can bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in, cause
He's not oversized.
I gotta start just staying in this seat. Like this connection's terrible.
Oh, what a pretty fish. Look how healthy that thing is.
That is a nice
That is
vagina.
such a perfect.
Show little.
Get it, Vito.
Turn it.
He's licking it.
Well, after Jordan's hook set, I'm pretty much not afraid of any chance of ever breaking that rod ever. This one ate it.
Yeah, it did.
Everybody.
Feel his fin.
Oh, there's the hook. Hold on.
Cool.
Isn't that pretty? Isn't that cool looking, man? What a healthy fish.
And look and feel it. Feel it.
This thing looks tasty. What do you guys
It
think
is
out there?
Full of.
Cam's gotta do surgery here.
I just gotta get my finger underneath it.
He
like
wanted.
Bro, can
This
you
guy
get
wanted
some
that
on my
herring.
legs?
barbless hooks, guys.
Literally. Look at little.
Go, let him go.
He's bleeding.
Oh, let him go.
That's what I was trying to say.
Let him go. Perfect.
Little was like
He gone.
under my legs now.
He gone.
Out, little, you're in the line, buddy.
Dude, look at that thing. He just.
Oh, he just.
Womp.
Look at that disgusting bait. Watch your right, left foot.
I'm gonna turn on the pump.
Yep.
Sturgeon slime.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm gonna lose this rod now in this cast.
How is the connection now, guys? Is it better when I just sit here like this and not move? Or is it still terrible quality right now?
Don't move, Marlon. There we go. What? No.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here then at
I'll move the screen, just hold it.
I'll just sit right here and not move.
Hayden, go throw this up front for me. Yeah, still get ready to fish tomorrow. Ugh.
Little.
Kokanee trips.
Little's flat. I mean, brown.
Oh,
Little's brown, not black.
Got a little tint to it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does need sunlight.
you guys are. I mean, just terrible.
Clint can't catch a fish to save his life over there.
I mean, you guys are. Hey. It's not getting bit.
Nobody got me.
Yeah. Hey, don't touch my rod.
There you go.
Don't touch my rod.
Is it getting bit?
Yeah.
Cabins, Cameron.
You know what, I'm just gonna make sure he wasn't sitting on it.
Yeah, so he doesn't eat the heck out of it again.
Eat it. The last one. Rod might have been a little soft. Just barely pitching like sixes.
Maybe this was a good idea.
Oh my god, that thing is a. Oh my god! You suck!
How did that not? It was freaking.
Dude, it was a salmon takedown.
He was going.
Dude, that rod was like. Gone. And his air ball. That was an air ball, buddy.
He felt the weight and dropped it.
Dude, that thing was savage.
Nope, he's got it.
That hook's got to be like fouled or something.
Yeah,
That was a salmon takedown.
maybe this was a good idea.
I guess so.
Next time we should do this, except bring actual sweet rods. Or should we just bring these ones again? They're pretty much working. Hold on, everybody.
Hold on, boys.
There it is, Cam.
What? Oh my.
He's got it. He like ate the whole thing already, Cam.
Get it.
Dude, it looked like he just ate it.
I'm moving it around a little bit so he thinks it's just barely alive.
I'm going for bullhead cats. It's my preferred species out here.
I'm trying to go for kokanee right now.
Hey, Dad, what other fish are in here?
Oh,
Oh!
telling you, buddy. I didn't let him eat it enough.
Dad, what other kind of fish are in here?
Stuff a little bit. I don't know, buddy.
There's all sorts of stuff in here, Layden.
There's a lot of stuff.
If you troll worm harnesses around in here, you catch perch, catfish, walleye, bass,
Just in the middle?
freaking squawfish, everything.
In the middle?
The fish is already back.
He's like, I don't care, I want that.
Oh, there he is!
Got him. Come on, let's double this E up.
This is so stupid.
That one's a little.
We calling it? Guess not. Oh. This is silly.
Little like really.
That was like the perfect sturgeon.
Literally, guys, I have not moved, and the thing just all of a sudden loses.
Stop moving!
It just literally, like, just lost connection just sitting here. Freaking so annoying. I seriously need to figure out something.
He's so cute.
That last one he just caught, guys, was a little tiny shaker.
Somebody messaged me today. Said they were up where we were talking about going. 63.
Chris Barrow, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it, man.
Savage. And now I'm screwed like 7 days. Well, shoot, I'll be done by like 9 a.m. every day. Yeah.
I'm telling you, we need to go up there for top water.
That's it.
That's what we need to do. That's what's fun. Oh yeah. He fishes up there a lot. Cam, why don't you jig for kokanee?
So, our lake, the lakes I fish, they don't have a real heavy concentration like some of the other lakes do. Like, respectively speaking. So, you know, I've tried, and I have tried. And I know some other guys that are really, really, really proficient at jigging. In fact, I talked to them a lot a couple years back, and they wanted to go to the bigger fish lake. They wanted to go to Merwin, screw it, I'll say it. And they do a lot of jigging in some of the other Central Oregon lakes. And, I mean, for a couple weeks, we were going back and forth, and, oh, we're going to come up there, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, this is my experience with it. Let me know. We're coming up for 3 days, we're going to jig them. They jigged about a half a day, and then they trolled the next 2.5. Like, it's not, not to say it can't be done. I've done days where I've gotten, a handful of fish jigging, and if you commit to it, the lake above at Yale, I've done a little better. Just because, like I said, it's just more of a target-rich environment. They concentrate a little more. But I wish I could just sit there and.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wish I could. I've tried a lot. In fact, I have jig rods in the boat right now, and we'll cast at jumpers. You see them jumping around, and sometimes you put it right on a jumping school. Like, I mean, if you get them like before you even flip the bail.
Oh, they're coming for us.
Oh, the barge is coming too.
Should we end it? Start.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, we've been freaking live for a long time.
What time is it?
Yeah, this barge is gonna kick us out of the way because we're right in the middle. Clint, chances are this barge coming is gonna kick us out of the way.
All right, guys, I think we're going to call it a night. We got a couple sturgeon for you on the kokanee rods. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We're having some issues with the connection. I know it's doing all right just sitting here, but it's getting late. It's almost 8 o'clock, so we're going to call it. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks again. If you guys want to see more of these videos and you want to keep tuning in with us, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the bell.
Y'all know what
And
that
yeah,
is.
This one's getting big.
we'll see you guys on the